Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Today, I want to cover our man 2x16 wrote in and said, is there a way or workaround to play a long song or sample with a pattern in TREC mode just once? Like play it in sync, but only trigger once. And you can, but there's a couple caveats or things you need to understand about how it works. So I've got the MPC here, and I'm just going to play this. This is just like something I've been kind of goofing around with. Just kind of a chilled out, relaxed thing using one of the expansion packs on the MPC. Sounds cool. Let's go to mute. We'll take out the drums so we can see and listen to it staying in sync as we record the content over here. So I'm just going to record it here and hit play, and we'll just record like two loops of this. And I just want to mention while it's going through a couple things. One, I've got the MIDI routed over, so it's going to EXT. It knows it's on EXT for the SP404 Mark II, and it happens to know that this is a 96 BPM loop that I'm recording. So thumbs up, it's going to do something nice here for us in a second. All right, we got a little bit more than 2 bars, which is fine. So a thing to note, the bank here, if I hold shift and a pad 11 is 90. So by default, when I record things in, it says 90. This one happens to be 60 because in a previous video I was showing off, I just turned it down to 60 for showing off roll. Anyway, pad 5, it knows is 96 BPM. Thumbs up, thank you SP404 Mark II for getting this correct and knowing the right BPM. Otherwise, if you don't have the BPM set here correctly, because it recorded in you or you loaded it and it just came up with, made something up, just hit pitch and speed, go to manual and just dial in if you know what the BPM is and just set it by hand. You just toggle over with the enter button to go down to the value and just use the value knob to dial in whatever it is. This will allow you to hit BPM sync and then play it at the BPM of the bank or pattern that you're playing with. Otherwise, you're going to need to take your pattern and make it the speed of your recorded loop song or whatever that you want to do. This as a one shot. Anyway, so let's get to it and hit pattern, and we'll just record in a pattern. Switch between, as usual, real time and TREC. Just hit the remain button. It'll toggle. We're going to do TREC mode. I'm going to do a 1 bar loop just so that it's easier to work with, and hold sub pad to grab the kick and snare and this like wood block thing. I don't know, something like that. So we have something. It's going at 90 BPM, and now I'm going to show you a couple things. Sub pad, pad 5. So now we can trigger this. And if I put it on step 1, listen, it only plays a 16th note. Well, that's because the sub step is set to this pattern, and this isn't going to help us much. Like that's going to give us 4. Not what you probably want. So what you need to do is hit remain to switch so you can say how long it's going to hold the step. 1 is the default behavior. We go up to like 8, and I didn't get in fast enough. Get to 7. Anyway, you can get to play half. If I go all the way to last, you might think that I can turn it on, let go before, and it's still stopping. It's getting that like stop command that's causing this to not progress any further. The trick that you need to do, there's a couple actually here, is 1, let's turn gate off. So now if I put this in, it's going to start playing. If you got headphones or something, you might be able to notice it's not playing at that lower pitch though. So it's playing at 96 BPM, not at 90 BPM with the BPM sync, which can be a little bit of a problem. So, but if I let go, or turn it off, you'll notice it's going to keep playing. Well, to get sync on, what's the trick here? I forget. Is it shift? No, that's right. You have to hit the pitch speed button, and then it will take the pad. So now you can hear it's playing the synced version. So hit pitch speed to get it to play at the speed that you recorded at. now it's in sync. We only triggered it one time. It's just that you're going to have to know, like, trigger it with gate off and make sure your pitch speed sync is set appropriately. And let's stop here for a second. I'll do a quick recap so that we can go over it one more time, and then I'm going to bounce. But yeah, record in or load or whatever. I'm going to turn gate back on just so it doesn't keep playing forever. Anyway, you want to record this in. If you want to use BPM sync, you got to make sure that you have the BPM understood and set correctly under pitch and speed. So remember, manual, whatever the value is that you know that it is, assuming you have a BPM for it. You'll want to then hit exit. You'll want to turn BPM sync on if you're going to be changing the BPM that you're playing for your pattern. You want gate off because that's going to allow it to trigger and just keep playing. Then under pattern mode, remember, select it, be in TR-Rec mode, as was the mode that RMan 2x16 wants to be in. So hit remain to toggle between those, hit record, and once you select your pad, the one that's blinking, you hold sub pad 5, hit pitch and speed so that you tell it that you want to use basically this is telling it you want to use BPM sync. Trigger it once. Once it's triggered, undo that event, and it will keep playing until the sample is done, or if you've got loop on, it will just go forever. Anyway, everybody, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music. Keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.